Ah, but then I get my close quarters combat perk anyway and shoot him in the face. Fantastic. Sniper still can't see those guys over there. Somebody clearly can. Well, let's start by softening them up a little. Chances of me getting a rocket over there are slim at best. Actually, they're impossible. Really don't want to accidentally trigger that sector pod. I'm going to leave my sniper on Overwatch. Hopefully those floaters are going to have to move to get a better shot. As demonstrated. And achieve. Thank you very much. Still one left. We know roughly where it is. But he's going to have to reload. Now, the last time I did one of these missions... Well, the last time I did this mission, I definitely didn't have a sector pod. And I think this is because on this particular playthrough, I'm essentially further through the game.
What the hell was that?
Is that the other? Yeah, with its 5 health already missing. And absolutely everybody has a shot. That's because he's already dead. This is one thing I hate with reaction fire. At least on the original XCom, if one of your guys would reaction fire one at a time, so if the first person hit, the other wouldn't bother firing. Now we can still see that sector pod.
What in God's name are we looking at?
I didn't want to believe it, but it's clear the aliens have been experimenting on the abductees. What could they be hoping to accomplish through this?
Though we still haven't activated it yet, and we're still not close enough to do anything. So on the next turn, I'm going to send the Shiv forwards, just a little. And hopefully, let's reload, hopefully we will be able to take that sector pod out before it has a chance to do any damage at all. Let's go and see how well that strategy works. Depends where it scuttles off to, I suppose. Right, it hasn't really scuttled off to anywhere. So, Sniper can see him. Should have double tap as well. 19, thank you very much. Same again, please. Can't headshot this time, so it's got less opportunity to crit, but... Oh, I aimed at the drone. That's the number of times I make that mistake. The number of times I actually aim at the drone on the second go. Right, well, what I'm going to do here is pull the Shiv right back. On the plus side, the drone is down, so it can't repair it. Unfortunately, my heavies are a little too far away to be able to see him. The only reason the sniper could is because he's got squad sight.
You hear that?
Okay, so let's assume he's still there. And let's go stick our head back out again. Interesting. So this is a fun game that the sector pod seems to be playing. Don't have a lot of cover for the heavies, but just trying to get them in a bit of a better position. Still haven't found that Muton Elite that only had 1 health left. Because I'm sure we didn't actually kill it. However, I'm going to say this now. If I end up getting to the commander and find out that there's still an alien left and I have to hunt around to find it, I will spare you the pain and cut it from the video.
Ready to rock.
So we've got something else over there as well. Okay. That didn't sound fun. Ah, there he is.
They're starting to lose ground.
There he is. He's right there. Well, thanks very much for, you know, coming back to join the party. Oh, by the way, catch. Yep, I got him. So, sector pod. Okay, that's ominous. I find this slightly disturbing because sector pods don't normally run and hide.
Got something over here.
Oh great, thin men. Needed those. Well, I would have preferred that you saved that reaction shot for the sector pod. You can't see it either, so you're not that much use there, are you? So, it's time to take to the skies again, I think. And let's use that battle scanner again. See if we can see anything down that end. Ah, there's the sector pod. I don't expect much damage from that remaining thin man, but poison's still a pain. Okay, that's a new one. I've not seen that before. Oh, that's a shame.
Damn it.
Although, unfortunately for him, sniper fodder. And let's just remember when the camera stops bugging out. Now, how can you see an alien yet not be able to shoot the alien? That's strange. Okay. Ah, you're there. I was expecting it to be doing one of these strange things where the alien is actually hidden in the terrain somewhere and you can't actually hit them. Okay, apparently you can still see an alien. That concerns me greatly. A lot of the cover was destroyed by that annoying sect pod.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, fantastic.
That is not good.
Yeah, you could say that. Now, I could take a shot with you, I could try and suppress with you. You don't have a lot of ammo left. So I'm going to reload.
Rock and roll.
I wonder if a smoke grenade will reach that far. Yeah, that should help you out a little.
Clouds away.
Not in an ideal situation here. Okay, he can see two of them now. With a crappy hit chance, so let's overwatch him. Oh well, let's just see what happens. A grenade. Not a huge amount of damage, but it has severely reduced our cover. He's firing at our sniper and missing. That is absolutely fine if you want to do that. And he's taking a shot at our heavy and hitting, which is a bit of a pain because now he's quite low on health. And we see 4 aliens apparently, but we don't know what. Okay, 85% chance to take you out, so
X-ray eliminated.
one less to worry about. And he's got his double tap. And he missed.
Missed the target.
It's unusual for him. Right, I am going to pull this guy back and heal him. A rocket is probably going to be blocked. No, actually, it doesn't say it is. Firing rockets between levels is always risky business. Okay, you are going to do a heal.
Hey, quiet, you big baby. You're fine.
We've still got our shiv, which potentially might be able to get a shot in. Okay. Now there's only one left, although it's still saying that he can see 2 aliens, and I have no idea what the other one is that it claims to be able to see. That's that one. And then there's another one that apparently doesn't exist. Right. Let's try and flush, see what happens.
Exposing target.
Well, we've got him down to 1 health. Unfortunately now he gets another go.
Pull back.
I think that was the one that threw the grenade, so he shouldn't have another. He's fired at the shiv and missed. Might as well use my sniper, because he's probably going to have 100%... Oh, still only 85. I think that essentially floaters have the damn good ground bonus, essentially. Again, we still need to be cautious here because we don't know what else is around. And we've got 2 drones. And drones don't come on their own. 19% chance to hit. So we're going to Overwatch. Okay, you can see one of the drones. Well, that's one taken out.
They're starting to lose ground.
Still doesn't really answer the question as to what the what he claims to be able to see. And he's the only one that claims to be able to see it. Also, that little red arrow would indicate that he is being flanked by it, but who knows? This is a strange game.
Could use some ammo over here.
Right, we're going to move our sniper. Is he now going to refuse to fly? That's fine, let's put him back to ground level.
Boots on the ground. Rock and roll.
Yeah, the game certainly does still have its bugs. Okay, how much further do we have to go? I'm just trying to think how much bigger this map actually is. I think it literally is up these ramps, through this door. There's a little corridor here with a raised platform, and then there's the last room, so it gets quicker from here on in. You'll be pleased to know.
Come get some.
I always knew when it came to this video that this was going to be one of the longer ones, but essentially it's unavoidable, and it's not really a mission that you can skip out of a Let's Play because it's you know, it's a story mission. It's integral to the game. So I just got him to reload there at the top of the steps. I'm still vastly confused as to why he still thinks he can see something. Hopefully it's just going to be a glitch.
Let's rock.
Now, as you know, I'm playing this on... I've never made any excuses or lies about the difficulty. If you've been watching this Let's Play from the beginning, you know I originally started on Classic with Iron Man. You know that I had a really bad mission near the beginning, which was a bomb disposal mission where I lost most of my squad. From that point onwards, I turned it down to to normal difficulty. Although the very next mission I did glitched and left it on, or put it back up to classical difficulty. Pretty much the same way as it did with this mission. But I've always played it on Iron Man mode, and at no point have I reloaded or done anything like that, because you can't with Iron Man. But I must admit, before I started this mission, I did make a backup of the save game file, simply because there are some missions where a glitch is passable, but if it glitches on this mission,
What was that sound?
then that's potentially game breaking. So this recording may be completely for nothing. If that counts as an alien that we can't find and stops us from being able to complete the mission, I may end up having to do this again. So, you know, if you get bored having to watch me do this for an hour, imagine if I have to spend 2 hours recording it. Okay. I'm just going to stack people up on this door now, so just rushing everybody forwards. I could heal him up, but he's only got 2 damage. It seems like a bit of a waste, really. The important thing here is because the last guy, because the sectoid commander has psi abilities, you need to be able to take him out quickly. Yeah, this annoying glitch thing here is starting to give me concerns. He's showing that he can see an alien, but there are definitely no aliens around, because nobody else can see it. He doesn't have some amazing abilities to see through walls or anything like that, so... maybe it was a glitch from when he used his close quarters combat. It's difficult to say.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Well, I think we're clear behind us. I don't think there's anything else in the rooms behind us now. This is just one door that leads through this way. And I always forget the layout of this place. So we've got another door up here. With the alien that we can still apparently see but can't. Because it doesn't exist. It's not quite as easy to stack up on this door, because it's narrow. But again, same configuration. Assault one side of the door, ready to go in. One heavy on the other side of the door, ready to go in, because I only have one assault guy. Got my other heavy on the opposite side to the first heavy. Support at the back, and then my sniper is in the middle, squatting behind the shiv, which counts as full cover. Even though the shiv's only half cover, sniper has the perk to make it full cover. Strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Or sometimes luck. Yeah. This is a particularly... yeah. Right, so... this is one of those I'm not going in there moments. So what I'm going to do is move my shiv and sniper forwards. Not do anything with you for the time being. And everyone else is going to go on Overwatch. Not you.
Roger that. Scanning. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Can't really do anything with you.
Come get some.
Can't really do anything with you. And we'll just end the turn there. Can't be bothered to switch him to his pistol and overwatch him just for one turn.
Hey, you hear anything?
So, now we'll move the shiv into the room and see what we can see. Chrysalids! Hi! Bye! Well, that's one down. I'm going to assume my assault guy's going to get the kill from that.
He's down.
Now, don't let it fool you. Chrysalids have a habit of turning up in threes. I've been taken surprised by chrysalids before. It was not an enjoyable experience. Okay, so apart from that mystery alien that doesn't exist, we can go up here, which, to be honest, is normally a good spot for the sniper to go. I think that's a ladder that I can't remember. So disorientating. No, there isn't a way down, although he can use his Archangel armor to get down from up there, so it's not really that much of an issue.
Is this what the aliens do for fun? At least they're not playing computer games.
Hardy ha. So, as you can see now, I've got close enough to it. That is the hyperwave beacon, and the sectoid commander will be around there somewhere. Now, the problem we've got with the sectoid commander is that as soon as we get relatively close to him, he will activate, and he does have psi abilities, so we do have to be careful. I would also say, for this particular part of the mission, pick a direction and go around the outside. And the reason I say that is that very often there are aliens on both sides. Usually something real pain in the arsey like Muton elites. So I'd prefer, instead of going through the middle and having to deal with all of them at the same time, to go around the outside. And if there are any, hopefully, only have to deal with one lot.
Roger that. Scanning.
New with your magical alien that you can still see but nobody else can. So basically we've got an assault colonel who is hallucinating. Don't think there's anything up there, but sometimes you just can't be certain. Yes, we know that you still apparently can see something. This is very dangerous here because I've got everybody clumped together. Now, moving him forwards at this stage is a real risk. And the reason for that is if he activates the sectoid commander and the sectoid commander decides he's going to do a bit of mind control, then I won't have anybody else that can get there quick enough to kill him, and I don't want to end up losing my sniper. Okay, my sniper hears something. One good thing with the sniper and the Archangel armor is if he does see a chrysalid, I can just get him off the ground. It's chrysalid's weakness, you see. It's a bit like Daleks with stairs. Don't want to jinx myself. I probably just have just by saying that, but I really was expecting more aliens on this mission, because I think the last time I did it there was a lot more. There was at least 2 or 3 cyber discs. There were at least 2 lots of chrysalids.
What was that sound?
And there were about 3 or 4 lots of mutons and berserkers and whatnot.
Yes, it almost looks like a larger version of the sectoid, but something is different.
Right.
What is that energy? That alien is clearly different from the others. It's wielding a power unlike anything we've previously encountered.
Okay, so we have spotted the sectoid commander. The little git is gone into hiding. Now, one advantage we do have on our side is he can only mind control one person at a time, and even if he does mind control somebody, it still takes one turn. Still takes one turn for them to be able to actually do anything with you. So if he does mind control somebody, and let's just assume for the moment that he will, providing I can take him out on the next turn, we shouldn't suffer any losses. Right, well I can see you, which also means you can see me. I'm thinking, can I... He doesn't have a grenade, he's already used his, so's he. You're on Overwatch. I'm lacking in the grenades department at the moment. You've got a grenade. Probably can't throw it far enough. My purpose for throwing this isn't really to try and kill him, because I don't expect it will. My purpose for throwing this is more to try and destroy his cover. Fortunately, there we go. Camera was being a bit of an arsehole and not really letting me target where I wanted to, so didn't even take out his cover. Okay, well I'll put everybody else on Overwatch. He's probably gonna... Is he gonna mind control or take a shot? He's gonna take a shot. Sadly for him, he's only done 4 damage. Wow. Well, we do have a double tap. And he's dead.
Turning the tide. Now that we've captured their device, the aliens are running out of secrets.
It's imperative that we begin the research as soon as possible.
Now that we've captured this device, we should probably be expecting the aliens to pursue us more aggressively. I doubt it was part of their plan.
Well, we did 22 aliens. Admittedly, most of those were drones, but yeah, I suppose that's a decent amount. We didn't lose any operatives. We took a tiny little bit of damage. All in all, a good mission. I think I was bricking it slightly more than I needed to on that.
Roger that, Voodoo 3-1. See you inside. Central out.
And there we go. That's the alien base, the only alien base.
The victory celebration is a bit premature at this juncture.
We just neutralized their central command. We've got no other alerts on the entire system, and we took out their leader. In my book, that's a win, Doctor.
So our next goal is going to be research and develop our psi abilities, and then prepare to go to the temple ship. And yeah, we're much further than halfway through the game. I mean, the alien base mission technically is a halfway mark, but because I've turtled for so long and made sure I'm as high through the research tree as can be, we are more than halfway there.
Commander, I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who understands this war isn't over yet. The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device of some kind, begs the question. If the sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating with? I believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As we have observed, it is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study this specimen's brain tissue, perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
And there we go, trace the hyperwave signal. So, wounded for 7 days, but promoted as well. So, all in all, not too bad. Sectoid Commander Autopsy, Sectoid Commander Corpse, Hyperwave Communication, another Sector Pod Wreck, Alien Entertainment, Weapon Fragments, Alien Food, Alien Surgery, so a fair few bits and pieces. And panic has decreased worldwide by 2.
We will be watching.
And as the highest it was at the end of the month in any one place was 3. Now, every single country has a satellite over it, apart from the 3 that pulled out, and they're all at 1 panic. Absolutely brilliant. Pending request, I'm just going to do it to get rid of it, although I don't need the money, but blah-de-blah, let's hit it anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'll go to the grey market off camera and just sell all the junk, and then I'll leave all the R&D until we come back next time. So there you have it, folks. That is the one and only alien base attack on the new XCom Enemy Unknown. And its main purpose is to progress the storyline, but also to decrease panic everywhere. So if you do ever find yourself in a situation where you're reaching max panic in a lot of different countries, and you know you're not going to have time to get your satellites up, or you've already got satellites over those countries, doing the alien base, if you can, is a really good way to reduce panic across the board. Aside from that, you do get quite a bit of alloys and Illyrium and weapon fragments and bits and pieces like that from it. So I hope you found it useful. The map is one of those static maps that is the same on every single playthrough, so hopefully if you feel like you might get a bit stuck on it if you haven't tried it already, it'll give you a bit of an insight into what to expect, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching me wipe the floor with the alien invaders. So until next time, I have been UnstableVoltage, and thank you for watching.